Hi everyone, I'm Cindy and welcome to my channel. I'm a born and bred New Yorker, proud, mature Latina, cancer survivor, and I discovered my love for watercolors and art in my early 60s. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing an abstract floral painting using these, using the Gansai Tambi Granulating Watercolor Set DOS. So come with me as I create an abstract floral painting with these granulating watercolor set DOS. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a floral, an abstract floral with the Gansai Tambi Granulating Colors DOS 2. The pad I'm using is the 5x5 by 8x5 140 pound 300 GSM watercolor pad by Dunzoom, and it's cotton, although it doesn't say 100% cotton here. It's 100% cotton. So I'm using that pad. So I swatched this, there was hardly any granulation or any separation, except for a little bit of this, between these three colors. Tons of separation with these two. And do something different. And before I sketch it out, what I want to do is add some water to each cup. There's 5 cups corresponding to five colors. Using this 1/4-inch flathead, I'm gonna drop in the colors now. This is the cosmic red. I'm gonna let it sit there to see if it separates. Next is the olive, cosmic olive. Now we know the red separates very well, but let's see how the cosmic olive does. The next is the green. So while I'm doing this quick sketch, I will let it sit. And I'll probably let it sit for a while too after I finish sketching. This is the blue. This is the violet. So these little bows came in handy. This is making me a little nervous sitting over there, so I'll put it by the cosmic red. So let me do a quick sketch. Just do that. Here. Put stems. Leaf, maybe. Leaf. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's already separating. Oh, wow. This is the blue. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Look at the violet. Look. Wow. Let's see what the red is doing. Look at that. See, because you really see the orange. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at this. Oh, look at the green. Look at the olive green. I mean, this is olive. This is olive. Wow. And this is the green. The green, not so much that I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I use this number 3 quill for the petals and maybe the leaves. Let me just wet the background. Avoiding the leaves. I'm gonna have to work relatively quick because I don't want the background to dry up. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Work fast. Okay, should all be wet by now. All right, so let the fun begin. I think what I'm gonna do is play around with the blue. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. Wow, look at that. But look at this. Okay, so if it goes in the petal, that's okay. Let me see if I can lift it a little bit. All right. Let's see if I can get some of this color too. I mean, look at this. Okay, wow, look at that. Let me see if I could get some more of this orange up there. That is beautiful. Look at that. Trying to get that. Get some more of the blue there too. Wow. Okay, put that there. Now what I'm thinking of doing, oh, you know what? That is that. This is the violet. That's the red. That's going to be, for, these two are going to be for the flowers. This is the olive. Oh, I want to use this. I want to use this for down here. Yeah. It'd be nice if it mixed a little bit together. That would be good. Okay, mix them down there below with this. What I may need to do is wait until this dries. I might just, why not? Mix a little bit of both. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Wow. I may have to wait until it dries. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until it dries. Let me just mop this up a little bit. Wow, look at this. Look at that. This is olive. How cool is that? Let me see what happens. Hold on. Let me see. I had the blue. That's violet. This is the blue. Let me see what happens when we kind of mix it a little. Because why not? You know what I should do is kind of, yeah, I'm picking up the paint because I'm going to need some areas for the leaves. I just realized that I did paint over the leaves. So I'm just going to do that. Leave some white areas for the leaves. I think the stems are okay, but I'm going to do it anyway. See if I can lift it. I'm using a damp, clean brush to lift it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I'm using the Meaden's Dew water wells. Oh, you know what? Let me just put that there. For the water. The Meaden Dew water wells is what I meant to say for the water. Let me just, I think I'm okay here. But let me just, okay. Do that, do that. Might be okay. Might be okay. And then I'll just let it dry. And then we could continue with the flowers rather, plural. Might be putting, okay, let me just, all right. Okay, okay, here we are. We'll be back. Okay, so this has semi-dried. So I'll just continue playing. All right, let me, oh, look at this. Wow. All right. What I'm going to do is wet the area. Oop, some of the blue got in here. All right, so what I'm going to do is look at the separation here. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. Look how lovely. Oops, this is leaking. Oops, now it's really leaking. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to use this color, if it's possible. It's not showing that much. Okay. All right. Let's see, hold on. It's always good to have paper towels handy. Always good. All right. I'll break out the violet. Let's do this first. Let's see if that shows up. That's a gorgeous turquoise. It's not showing up that much, which is interesting to be noted. Hmm. Let's see if I can use some of this. It's interesting. Hmm. Okay. I think what I should do is try to use a damp brush to see if I could separate the petals, give it more definition, because right now they're mushing. They're mushing together. Okay. This, let me see, what should I use with this? I'll try this again. This time I'll do this first. And then I'll use this color. I have the feeling this is gonna be a lot of bleeding in this on the sides. I could just tell. Okay. Interesting, isn't it? So the green surprise. Look at this, still green. That's interesting. Okay, so you know what? Whoa. Okay. Runaway green, runaway green. All right. Okay. I am surprised. All right. So it may bleed. Whoa. Whoa, it's going to bleed. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love that. Let's see. Hold on. This is all experimental. All right. What I'm going to do is use this. Use this for the middles. It's olive. It's going to be for the middles. Okay. I'm going to use this green. Just going to do that. Interesting. It's not really showing the green that much. Okay. I think I know what has to be done. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So from now on, I think I'm going to go ahead and just go straight to the pan. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, look at that. Even though I love this, though. Let me see. Hold on. I want to maintain. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Okay. It's hard to believe that that's like the same one. Interesting. Let me see. I'm like a little hesitant here. Let me see if I can still use some of this. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, now let's go on with the violet. I love this. Wow. Told you they're abstract flowers. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Let me see if I could. No, wow, look at that. I'm going to have to do it, see if I could soften the line up a little bit. I'm going to have to wait until it dries and then continue with the definition. But I love this. Wow. And that is gorgeous. Let me see if I could. Hold on. Yeah. See? Interesting. Okay. All right. I have to wait until it dries. Wow. Even dry, the colors remain vibrant. Continue to use my quill. All right, so let me just work on the leaves. Let me add the violet. So I think this got too muddied. I still can't get over how vibrant these colors are. It's unreal. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to soften it. Soften the edges. Maybe this one needs a little bit more definition. Let's see what I could do with this one. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, I guess it could work. What I want to do is see if it's possible for me to use this credit card to see if I could create a vein. Kind of works, kind of. Not really. A little bit here, maybe there. Yeah, because it's too dry. That dried too much, but maybe here. Yeah, let me see, maybe a little bit. All right. What I'm also thinking of doing, this is just out of my top of my head, see if it's possible. Let's see if I can merge this a little bit more. Okay, let's see, hold on. Yeah, see what I'm doing? Create more interesting background. Not that this isn't interesting enough, but I want to see if I could. I'll just add some more. I'll just add in the definition there. Definitely here, since it's almost. Let's see, hold on. I'm just creating like circles. All right, let me see. Hold on if I could do it. Add a little bit more water. That kind of blended itself right there. Ellen Crummy Trent is famous for this. Okay, that's losing its definition as a leaf. I'll add some more. A little bit more later. I could tell right now that this has bled through. Oops. Let's see. Let's see. Add some more. Okay. Let's see if I could add the leaf back there. trying to get the bottom. See, that's where I'm getting the color. Interesting. Let me see what happens if I just use green off the pan. Let me see, maybe I could put, I don't know, I might have to put another leaf there. Small one. Another one there, perhaps. A quiet leaf. We'll put a quiet leaf over there, maybe. Let me, should I? I'm kind of nervous because I could just imagine the bleed. But I could always use gouache. Let me just remove the tape. I'm removing the tape. Gently removing the, oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, oops. Oh yeah, a lot of bleeding there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had some small tape here. Oh, surprise, surprise. But there is bleeding here, I could tell. Yeah, yeah. But I always use gouache. I'll use gouache. Yeah, look at that. Not as bad as I thought it would be, though. I thought it was going to be all affected. I have a little bit small tape here. Thinking using a thin, a slim tape. I'm like, no, that's not going to be good. Okay, not bad. Not as, didn't bleed as much as I thought it would. What do you think? To be honest, hold on. I did a floral with the original, and it's not nearly as bright as this. It's kind of bummed out. It had that dark look, that dark, muddy look that I did not care for that much. I'll show you. Big difference between the two. As I continue playing, which is not good. Come on. All right, stop, Cindy, stop. All right, stopping. Okay, I did this one using the original. I did it on this Academy buff paper block. So yeah, I did it there. And look how dark. But when I gently, has here a little arrow pointing down here, which has there's an area that has no, that's not sealed. So you could put a butter knife or something very non-sharp and remove the paper there. But guess what happened? As gently as I was, look what happened. It tore. I was so sad. Oh, I'm like, no, I hate when that happens. Oh no. Even though I kind of like this in a strange way, but look at this. There's a huge difference there. Wow. This is very monochromatic, but look at that. Wow. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit like and subscribe and share. Please put any comments or questions below. All the supply links will be listed below. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.